So you've got three choices of what you can do if you have a problem or any sort of situation you're uncomfortable with or unhappy with. Number one, you can try to change the situation. Okay, so whatever it is, try to change it, try to do something. So in this case, if it's the president, you can try to do something about it. However, that's the president, I don't know, what can you do? I don't know the answer to that question. So, number two, you can accept it. Okay, you can just be like, okay, this is the problem right now, and this is how it is, and you know what? It's probably not going to last forever. Okay, so it's here, and I'm just going to accept it, I'm just going to deal with it, and it's the way it is. Number three, you can remove yourself from the situation. So if you're unhappy with any situation, or with what you're doing, whatever, you can leave, you can remove, you can quit, you can break up, whatever it is, whatever the problem is. Okay, so in this case, what this video is about, you can leave the country. If you're not happy with the president, then you can leave the country, and you've got the power to do that. So instead of complaining about it or whatever, you can actually leave the country. And I'm going to tell you one way on how you can do that, and pretty easy to do. Getting out of the country is pretty easy to do. So to teach English, that's my suggestion here, or it's just an idea. So so basically to teach English abroad, you need a degree and you need to be a native English speaker. Now these are the two basic qualifications that you need to teach English abroad. And besides that, you could also need, some schools out there are going to prefer teachers with experience, education degrees, TEFL certification. That also exists. But the first two are just basically you can get a visa to legally teach abroad and work if you have those two qualifications. Now, every school's different, every country's a little different, so like I said, there's some other qualifications you may need, related degrees, experience. Most teachers, or most schools like experienced teachers, and TEFL certification. So that's basically what you need. So that's all you need. So getting out of the country is relatively easy. So I remember on Twitter I saw many people stating, and I'm sure you heard about it too, that if Trump gets elected, I'm going to leave the country. This isn't the first time this has happened. I remember this could have happened many more times in the past, but I don't know. I'm definitely aware. I remember this happening when Bush was elected. So yeah, whenever that was, I don't know, somewhere around 2000 or something like that, maybe. So whenever the people say the same thing, I'm leaving the country, you know, da-da-da-da-da. So for every person out there who said it, and by the way, I'm not passing any judgment. I'm not, how do I say? I don't really care about politics. So I'm just telling it like it is, and I've seen it. A lot of people saying they're leaving the country, stuff like that. My question for those people is, how many of you actually left the country? You know, how many of you actually practice what you preached? So getting there is the easy part. Getting to another country, moving to another country is not that difficult. Okay, you can either line up a job ahead of time, or you can go there and look. Okay, either could work, depending on the country, depending on you. So the more difficult part, I think, is the teaching. I think the teaching is difficult. It was for me. So again, if you're don't have any background with teaching, or just specifically teaching English, then I think you're going to have some challenges. So you might want to take a course, you might want to do some research ahead of time. I would do that ahead of time, just so you know what you're doing, or just feel better in the classroom, or whatever. You know, it's just a new thing, and it can be stressful. You've got you gotta get your students to be interested in you. You've got to, sometimes you have difficult students who they don't want to be there. Sometimes you have students that want to cause problems and all that stuff. So what do you got to do to deal with those things, you know? And at the same time, you know, if you want to be happy in your job, how can you make your students happy? How can you enjoy your job more? So this is kind of, you know, the idea behind getting some sort of training or educating yourself on how to do it. It's possible either way. So it's something to think about. So I just want to let you know about that opportunity. I'll leave some more information and the links down below. I know some of you may have seen my videos before, may already be aware of this, but I don't know, you may not know about it, and you can teach abroad. You know, you don't have to. If you really don't like it, you can leave, and that's the option. Again, you get 3 options. Number 1, you accept it. Okay, it's the way it is. It's however it is for however long it is, and yeah. Number 2, you can try to change it. How can you change it? And number 3, you can remove yourself from the situation. It's pretty much all your problems you have in life pretty much can be solved. You get those 3 options every time. So this option is you can leave, alright? It's an option. You can go, you can teach abroad, you know, you can make money. You can live in another country and have new experiences and meet new people and experience something totally different, you know? It's not for everybody, but it can be eye-opening experience, and it can be difficult, it can be a lot of fun, it can be lots of great people, and just experience something that most people will never experience, you know. Most people live like, you know, within, I don't know how much, but not very far radius of where they were born and grew up in. So when you get out and you explore the world and stuff, you know, you see more, you learn more, things are different. The world's a big place. There's a lot going on out there. So, just want to let you know about that. And